Hey Pisces, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Pisces from October the 18th until the 24th. Thank you for tuning back in. Thank you for the likes, shares, subscribes, a lot of private messages, you and Scorpio. Thank you. I really do enjoy helping people. So of course, if you are looking for a personal reading, then make sure that you take a look at the description box below. That will give you the 2 different ways of booking time with me. All right. Of course, if you don't find everything that you need out of this particular reading, make sure that you do look at your sun, your moon, your rising, and your north node. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just shuffle the cards into the Pisces sun, rising, and moon. I will read those at the end of the reading while I talk about the different things that are coming up in the astrology for this particular week, okay? I'm already sure that most people know that on Monday we have 2 planets going direct. We have Mercury finally going direct, and we also have Jupiter going direct. So that's going to allow for the communication and the expansion of what most people needed to have, or that have been working on and things of that particular nature, to start to do it even greater momentum. Last week we would have seen a lot more things starting to show up and kind of shake out. This is the week where many more things are going to start coming back into play for people. Pull out your old lists of things that you wanted to try to get done and start taking a look at how fast things start to change for you, okay? Now, whenever we have a retrograded planet going direct, you really do have to give it 5, 7, maybe 10 days for things to actually show up within your particular chart, for it to be completely flushed out, any of those old energies. Of course, everything that you've worked on will show up a lot more quickly. If there's something that's been a little bit more of a hanger on, then those are the things that you're going to maybe still have to let shake out for the next couple of days, okay? The other thing is that I'm sure you guys know, Wednesday we have the full moon in the sign of Aries, so that's wonderful. And then we switch signs. We switch into our Scorpio season effective the 22nd. 23rd. So if you have Aries in your chart, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday belongs to Aries. Thursdays we switch over into Taurus moon energy. Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we move into the moon position of a Gemini. So if those signs are anywhere in your chart, you may want to take a look at the other readings I have posted for those energies as well. Of course, happy birthday to the last bit of Libra for the 18th through the 21st. And then, of course, happy birthday to the early Scorpios that are starting here on the 22nd, 23rd. Okay, the best 2 days out of the week technically are Friday and Sunday, okay? Most people that I have done, well, all the signs that I've done, the first couple of days of the week are a little bit wonky still, as we're waiting things to kind of finish shaking out, and then there's this big turn that happens like Wednesday or Thursday for most people, but then the weekend I'm seeing it open up for a lot of different folks. So don't take anything that you see negatively. It's just kind of what's going on with the collective, okay? Ooh, in order. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we are going to read the Pisces sun, Pisces rising, and then Pisces moon at the end of the reading here for you. Now we're going to start off again with our Psychic Tarot deck for all sun, moon, and rising. I will get into the astrology as we get into the different details of the week. Specifically, there's a lot of stuff that's shaking out for people on Monday with Aries in Chiron and Aries in the Aries moon on Monday. So again, we've talked about that. It's where people are being asked to, own their collective poop within whatever situation it needs to come out. And third sign that received the Merkaba. Yeah. The basic down and dirty of it for you Pisces is that the Merkaba is here to support you with all levels of healing, body, mind, and spirit. So it tells me that you guys have probably gone through a lot, especially when it comes to your foundations, whether it's physical foundation, your physical body, different things of that nature, okay? We're going to pull a numerology card, and then I'm going to pull a Keeper of the Light to kind of support this, and then I'll lay down the cards for every single day this week, okay? All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Technically, you don't have any major play in the universe this particular week. But if you have Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, or Gemini in your chart, then you're going to want to take a look at where those placements are just to give yourself a little bit more information, or look at the additional signs regardless of where it's placed. Okay, I'm not surprised about that either. There's been a lot of works for people. For some of you, this is the week where you need to focus and you need to review what's been going on with your financial discipline. If you've been having a challenge with that in the past, there's an opportunity for that to be healed. I think Libra also had this, so maybe Venus, because we do still have the Sun in Libra, and then of course Venus is here clearly with Taurus changing out. For some of you, timeout is necessary for whatever that means for you. And for some of you, there is a love partnership that is on or up for discussion here. Love partnership. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the Keeper of the Light. See what Master wants to step forward for my Pisces this week. That was super fast. We got 2 cards. Thank you. Put that there. The first card is we have infinite abundance coming from Lord Ganesha. Okay. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing this week. So with regards to finances, for many of you, this is when it turns around for you with regards to that financial discipline. Okay. Lord Ganesha. 8, 12, 3, 8, 10. Yeah, so there's a lot of forward momentum happening. And then we have from Commander Ashtar a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk, Pisces. Okay? So whatever that means for you, we're going to go ahead and get into the remainder of the cards here. We will do another 2 oracles at the end of this before I go into the individuals. So we're using the Psychic Tarot again this week. If we have anything that shows up in the reverse position, it will be clarified with the in-between tarot. This deck is not technically meant to be read in reverse, but we're going to honor that because we are at that critical turning point of what's happening with especially these planets. And so I want to make sure that we are honoring kind of what comes through. And then any further clarification on top of that, we'll use the White Sage Tarot. But here we go. Pisces, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wow. Wow. Well, I know why those showed up here. Double chakras. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Wow. So this is first. Friday. Let me put these in order. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wow, you guys. 1, 2 major arcana that showed up here. Okay. Wow. Okay. So definitely things are shaping up for some people. We're waiting. Many of you guys were waiting for the Saturn shift that happened is what was changing a lot of things for some people as far as new foundations and getting things corrected in your home or business life. This is the week where some other things are shifting. Now, the fact that we have 1 and 2, the Magician and the High Priestess in the reverse position, those are going to definitely get clarified a lot because those are major arcanas. That means those are major movement points and we need to focus on those, okay? But what we do have here on Monday is the 9 of Cups. It's the fulfillment of wishes. It's the things that you're wanting starting to show up in the natural for you, okay? On the energy of Tuesday, we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse position, which I like. 5 of Cups meaning that there's been a lot of healing and releasing of old energies that might have been holding you back or stuck a little bit, which is allowing this forward momentum. But on Wednesday, which is the full moon, and I hope you guys are doing some full moon magics, what we do have here is the energy of prosperity, beginning, but what has to happen is there's a few things that have to shift. So firstly, we have the heart chakra in the upright position and the base chakra, okay? So heart chakra, and then the base chakra is the root chakra, base of root, same thing. Has a lot to do with your foundations. It has a lot to do with money. It has a lot to do with you feeling secure. It has a lot to do with your family lineage. It has a lot to do with anything that creates that stability, right? What we have is the Ace of Pentacles that's in the reverse position. So for me, what I'm getting is that this is a timing situation. Again, this is the beginning of where things are starting to turn. So it's not that you're not going to get it. It's just not here at this particular second, but they're giving you a heads up that this is getting ready to turn. So if some of you need to go back and take a look at your finances, if some of you guys need to focus on that financial discipline, if some of you need to take a time out from spending, whatever the situation might be for you, this is the week to start taking a look at it. And then, that heart chakra opens up, like I said, with foundations for people as well when it comes to romance and those different types of things as well. What comes to mind on Thursday is the Seven of Rods or Wands, depending upon how you learn the terminology, in the reverse position, meaning that you're giving your power up to somebody else a little bit, or you're backing down from something or some sort of a situation when it comes to your momentum, your drive moving forward. When we get to the energy of Friday, we have the Magician, Mercury, in the reverse position. Okay, so there is maybe something that you're missing as far as detail. There's possibility that there's something that needs to get shaken out with somebody that you're involved with. We will clarify that, okay? And then owning your stuff. So the Magician in the worst position is just someone that's being a little bit wonky, okay? Could be you. When we get to the energy of Saturday, we have the Two of Swords energy. And this one is called mental conflict. But what it means is that there's a decision that's on its way to you. And it might be a difficult decision. The decision that needs to be made is something that's equal between your thought process and your heart. Your mind and your heart need to be at peace. That's where you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to a peaceful position about something. And so that could be... that's pretty significant, but it is a significant decision that does need to be made so that you can get to that position. And then on Sunday, we have the intuition, the High Priestess, that's being shown in the reverse position, which means for some of you, you already are aware of what needs to take place, what needs to be said, what needs to be done. Okay. Overall, again, what I feel is going on here for you, Pisces, is that there's something that's been going on. There's some shifting, some shaking that is trying to get you towards your balance, whether it's balance with money or balance with a significant other in a relationship or a partnership, a situationship of some sort. Something this week is getting ready to finally get to a point where it's more in balance for you. Okay? All right, so we're going to definitely clarify the cards that are in the standing reverse position, which is basically most of the deck. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer read. Strap yourself in, because I'm going to take as much time as necessary in order for me to clarify all the different points that are here. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate your viewership very, very, very much. Let me go ahead and get the In-Between Tarot deck here in my hand. And we are going to get started. Okay? Here we go. Okie dokie. So, something that you want is on its way. And it does look like you've done a lot of healing. Something has changed. Perhaps it's very strong emotions that is taking place here. You're trying to get past it. Let's focus on this Five of Cups. That shows up on Tuesday, this emotional situation that's happening for you, okay? On Tuesday, we do have a lot of different things that are happening. We have the aggressive energy of Mars in Libra, which is trying to push things forward, and Libra is trying to do it in a very balanced way, but the energy of Aries is really pushing things to the forefront. So let's see what's going on with this emotional loss here. Let's see what we've got going on. A lot of forgiveness, forgiving of self, sorrow is the word that wants to come, but I feel like it's the energy of someone saying I'm sorry, getting over past hurts, regrets, and feeling as though you're ready to take a second stab at something, I guess, is the energy that I'm feeling. We had a whole lot that wanted to come out, so let's see that. Yeah, wow. Okay, is it all of these cards, universe? Yep. Here's the emotional piece. Here's where you're turning. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, transitioning into the Two of Cups. This is the realization that You're trying to take those 2 cups, because the people in this card indicate the cups themselves, that you are dropping the 3 old ones, the old hurt, regret, sorrow, whatever it was, and you're trying to move forward. But what's going on here is that we're challenged a little bit about the 2 of Cups into the 3 of Cups, which is a lot of emotions in this, because there might have been something going on with an older relationship. 5 of Wands in the reverse position with the 5 of Cups definitely means that you definitely had some arguments or some challenges with someone that you were very, very close to, is the best way that I can put it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but whatever your situationship was, there was somebody that you were very, very close to, that there was some harshness that was going on. The 9 of Swords is that you're ready to let go of the challenges, no longer letting it stick in your thought process, letting go of overthinking the situation, letting go of the anxiety of the situation. The 8 of Coins in the reverse position means that you realize that something needs to change. Something else was not working. Literally working can also be a part of this situationship, because it doesn't have to be relationship, domestic partnership. It can be working relationship as well. But that we have the energy of the Tower and the star that's here is saying, yeah, you're saving yourself from something that was going on. So the aggressive energy of Mars that's in play in the charts, it doesn't necessarily show up. Well, it does, because the Mars energy is showing up with the Libra energy for what's happening. But what I also feel is that this Venus is trying to come in here as well to try to balance out the different details for what's going on with this Aquarius energy. So we do have Mercury and Libra. We have Mars in Libra, trying to shake out any of the old patterns that we have here, and helping you avoid like a crazy situation is what I'm seeing here. I don't even need to clarify that any further, because they gave me all the clarifiers on the clarifier. So that was pretty heavy energy for some of you guys to be going through. But because we have this prosperity beginning, it's a timing issue. So again, heart chakra and base chakra, your sense of stability, money, work, relationship, home, family line, whatever the case may be. Let's see what we've got going on here this Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to tell you guys, this would be a really good day to do a burn ritual or use that full moon magic to try to help you release, pray, meditate, do whatever it is that you can do to get to a still point to help you. Yeah. King of Cups, trying to get his emotions back, trying to start something with this Page of Cups, this new energy, realizing that something needed to get fixed, trying to fix it. Yep. We have the energy of timing. What this was just trying to gather enough information at the point that you needed to get over this hurt. With this Knight of Wands in the reverse position, it could have been very much enterprise-like work. But something you realized was not working. Again, the Three of Cups in the reverse position, realizing that something was not working, trying to get to a particular situation where you could make it work. You definitely have something that wants to come to light. So this is the High Priestess in with Venus, the Empress that wants to come through, bringing forth this new birth of a situation, okay? Something that you want is on the horizon, and this is where you're starting to realize it here. So when we get to the energy of Thursday with the Seven of Wands in reverse, what do we got going on here? Some of you are... Well, okay, I'll wait for a minute. No, they're saying it's okay to say it. Some of you are realizing that there is a way. Some of you have been trying to expand your family. Yeah, here we go again. It wasn't the time. You were gathering details. What do you call it? In vitro fertilization or something like that is going to be the thing that's going to help you if you were trying to get pregnant. This might be the week that you take a look at it. You were gathering all your resources here in the past to start this new situation. Yep. Waiting for information is kind of what's going on. That's what you back down off of. That's not going to be for everyone, but that's going to be for someone. Ooh, it's this one. So definitely we have the energy of timing coming into play here. Yeah, this is exactly the same energy. So this is This is the Eight of Cups, reviewing something else that's being presented to you. Therefore, you're backing down and letting this information come to you. Again, you didn't have the information. This is the Fool and the energy of the Magician. Saying you didn't have all the information you needed before for this net new thing. Again, Ace of Pentacles showing up again, this new tangible, touchable thing. It's the same card that shows up here. But what this is saying here with the Fool, again, with the World, is this is planting the new seed. Literally, for some of you, this is planting of the new seed, getting the details that you need for your pregnancy. And again, that's not for everyone, but for the remainder of the people that's out here, this is what you need to do next in order to move forward, to get to that 10th cup that you realize something is on the horizon, but there's something else that needs to get done. So you're realizing what needs to be done, and you've already done it by releasing the old stuff, knowing that you're trying to stay steadfast for this new situation that you want to show up. Didn't have enough information, you're waiting, you're responding to the details that are coming through to you at this particular moment. So let's find out then why the Magician shows up in the reverse position here on Friday. Ooh, thank you. We have the Strength card in with the Hermit, so that means you need to go in, definitely, and you need to review, you need to meditate, you need to listen to other people. There's wisdom in waiting, there's wisdom in this information that is on its way towards you. They're strong enough to be able to get this figured out. We have the Nine of Cups. This is about what this is for you. This is about the Nine of Cups. This is about feeling maybe this longing to get home to this new beautiful situation. Yeah, to get you to that Ten of Cups. It's both of these cards. Yeah, that Seven of Wands energy. Yeah, this, okay, so for a lot of you, this is realizing that in order for you to get to this new place, you definitely, and you're feeling a little sketchy maybe about this information that's going to be presented to you on Thursday. You're feeling a little bit sketchy about it. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's sketchy as much as it is that you need to just review. You need to take a minute and you need to understand that something is coming for you. The Seven of Wands, you're going to turn it back around. You're going to be back on top of the situation, but something is surprising you in this particular situation. We've got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is the energy of moving past a problematic moment, regardless of how it comes to you, because you have to. The mental conflict that shows up is about the decision that you're going to have to make based upon the information that you get this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? And then when we get to the energy of Sunday, you will have made the decision. Everything that you needed to know is actually have been made available to you. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Why is the High Priestess in the reverse position? What we have is the Seven of Cups. There's an aha moment. Something was being revealed to you in the past. They're saying there's no more. Oh, okay. That's pretty much what I said. Something is being revealed to you in the past. Something is being revealed to you. And on this particular Sunday, you're going to know exactly what that is for you in your particular situation. And you are therefore going to be able to make the decision that you need to be able to make for your best and highest good going forward. Okay, so I'm going to let that go because they said it's concluded. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If you need more information, you guys know what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Dragon Oracle card. And then we're going to pull a Starseed Oracle card, and then I'll get into the Sun, the Rising, and the Moon for you, okay? All right. What do the dragons want to offer to our Pisces this week? Ooh, we have two cards. Thank you. So, ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. So we have the Alpha Dragon. This is a no bullshit card. This is harness the divine masculine power of creation at this moment. So the divine feminine is the idea of the birthing process. The divine masculine is actually how do I get it from here to there. So that's the energy of the Alpha. Destroy the old. It's done. Visualize your dream. Okay, keep that on the forefront and help to manifest a new world for yourself, a new world for other people as well. Very strong energy, call to action energy, get it done is what they're saying. And then we have the Earth and the Fire Dragon, which is talking about working with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. So my Starseed, my light worker that's out there, this has a lot to do with getting rid of the old energy for your old pattern of work, to get you prepared for the new creation that you're trying to bring in for your new work. Some of you are in the energy of High Priestess. Some of you need to continue to work on your healing skills is what's coming through to it. But they want me to go back to these here. So what they're saying is, make sure that you take the time out that you need this particular week for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm going to put it on Wednesday, full moon energy. Something is changing within the love partnership. And so for the Starseed that has this inkling about wanting to do more with energy work, this love partnership that comes in really has a lot to do with your higher self. So trying to get connected more with your higher self and your oversoul in order to give you the next steps for what needs to happen moving forward. Regardless, all of you guys have a little bit of financial discipline that needs to be reviewed, appreciated, and respected for what it is that you have done, so that you can appreciate what is actually coming for you. Attitude of gratitude is what's going on here. Regardless, this is about healing you on all levels of your being, okay? So a lot of clear quartz is going to help you this particular week in order to help get that clarity. Herkimer Diamond is going to be part of that page. I'm not even going to pull it out. Apophyllite, if you happen to have that, is going to help you while you're doing your meditative state, okay? I want to follow up with Pisces for next week because I'm curious about what's going on here. Now, if you are a Pisces sun, then here's the additional cards that are in there for you. Live your joy. This is the energy of the 5 of Cups in the reverse position, letting go of the old stuff and living the joy, like be in the moment of what it is that you're trying to create. And thank you, angels, for helping support as I follow my joy, follow my bliss, follow my new ideas, follow my creation. Your other card is crystals, and it says focus. Now, it can mean physical crystals, but what it does mean is actual focus. Using crystals to help support you this week is going to be a benefit. Okay. And then the final card that you have here is the 11th house. Okay. And the 11th house is the energy of your friends, and it also has a lot to do with the 3 of Cups moment. What it is that you need, get together and collaborate with people, clink glasses. That's going to be able to support you this particular week. Okay. If you are a Pisces rising, then here's what you got. You have balance. Thank you, angels, for helping me to bring balance into my life. Okay. You have full moon completion. Whatever was old is done and gone. You've completed that cycle. Praise the full moon. Continue to release whatever it is that you need to be able to release with this upcoming full moon. And then the final card that you have is 3rd house, which is all about messages coming in. This is also the energy of 3 of Pentacles. What is it that you can bring into yourself for new structure? Okay. And if you are a Pisces moon, you have a couple of extra cards that wanted to come out. So we're going to read all of them. Firstly, they want to make sure that you're counting your blessings. Attitude of gratitude. Think and appreciate what it is that you have now for its continuation for being there. And that opens the door for new to show up. You also have trustworthy friends. Thank you, universe, for my trustworthy friends that are around me and supporting me. You also have release, the autumnal equinox. Release what is no longer for you so that you can make space for the new. You need to go with the flow. River, movement is the energy that we have here. And then the last card that you have here is the fire element, which is about desire. Sagittarius energy that kind of comes in through here. This has a lot to do with the 2 of Wands. There's choices. Either choice is going to be right. You just have to make a decision to go left or right. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you. There's going to be a decision that you're going to make that's going to give you this peace between your thought process and your heart space about what it is for you to move forward. You're going to know what that is by the end of this week. Okay? All right, Pisces. Hopefully, whether you're sun, moon, or rising, you were able to get what you needed out of this particular reading. I certainly enjoyed giving you the details. I can't wait to see what's going to happen for you next week. But with that, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning back in. And we will see you next week. Many, many, many blessings. Bye for now.